Mostly from websites. I feel like that's where the trend is going these days, but also like sometimes from reading the newspaper, and a lot of like word of mouth and just discussions with people really contribute to the way that I see things.
Well, mostly just from the news, or either on TV news, or even, like, as I said, I have an app for USA Today and stuff like that on my phone, and I'll look at things like that. Internet, people on campus that I talk to, or my parents if I'm talking to them.
Well, a little bit from my parents for some of the local races, I guess, that would be going on in our town or in our township. And then the other information, I guess I would go online, some of the newspapers, or just looking at the presidential platforms that they have on their websites.
I get it from as many sources as I can. The newspaper, campaign websites, opposition and support of each candidate, as well as talking to individuals. And if I can, obviously for presidential elections it's not possible, but for local elections, talking to the candidate themselves.
I try and look at both the candidates' websites. I use Facebook and Twitter a lot to see any updates that they have on their websites. I always watch the presidential debates, and then instead of really watching, I'll watch the news sources, but normally I'll read online write-ups about things and different events they've done. I also try and look at, ever since I went to England in January for winter term, I didn't do this so much for the 2008 election, but hopefully I'll do it more for the upcoming election. I got really into looking at media sources and media outlets outside the U.S. and what they say about U.S. politics. So hopefully I'll be using like the BBC or like CNN International to kind of get a different perspective on some of the candidates, because I really have no idea.